Yes, people, welcome to the Reckless Prem Review Show. I am your host, Brush. I am here today with Kundinho. We got little Yo-Yo in the house and OTC. It's a small panel today. Bare people just dropped out like flies, a lot of illness going around. But we're here to hold it down. So, boys, how are you feeling?
Not bad, not bad.
There's been a lot of football to get through. OTC, I'm going to start with you. And before we come to this weekend's result, it's only fair that I let you have your moment, especially with how much we've been dissing Chelsea over the last weeks.
It was the Brothel derby. The Brothel
Enjoy
derby.
it while it lasts, yeah?
Yeah, talk us through the 4-3, bro. Aye.
Look, prior to the week, I wasn't confident. Yeah, I wasn't confident. I said we could either lose 3-0 or win 3-0 or 4-0 or whatever it was. And we actually did a little bit of all of that in the game. I can't lie. That was a roller coaster of a game. I'm never going to live it down. We beat Manchester United for the first time in a few years. And we needed to do that. In terms of just the players and everything else, there was no tactics, there was no formation, there was no planning or anything to do with that. We literally went gung-ho, literally blow for blow pulse, literally punch for punch, yeah, and we ended up victorious. I'm happy with that win, and well, we didn't follow that up, but I'm very happy with that win. Cole Palmer must be given his flowers. Absolutely must be given his flowers. The defending, bloody hell, like to concede 3 goals and to win a game when you concede 3 goals, it's so abnormal. So I'm very happy with the win. Very happy to beat Manchester United. You know what? Like, it's the highlight of the season, I have to admit.
Of the season, you know.
No, actually, no. We
Of the season.
No. Do you know what? Beating Spurs was even better. I have to admit, beating Spurs was even better because against Spurs,
That's your derby, innit? That's like one of your derbies.
Yeah. Spurs was like, Spurs was it, man. Because that period of time, they were looking strong. They were battling for the title, you know, and we were just struggling. And
I'll tell you what pissed me off, OTC. It was the fact that about 3 of those 4 goals could have been avoided, bro.
Bro, same as us. You're saying
both penalties were a bit sus.
Those penalties were shambolic, man.
Yeah, the penalties.
Especially the Dallo one. The Dallo one pissed me off, bro.
And then the last one by Cole Palmer, like it was a bit of a hit and hope in it. Like it took a mad deflection to craziness.
Do you know what?
Take it?
Do you know what it is? 1, I'll take it. But 2, if we conceded that penalty, I have to be honest. If we conceded that penalty, I wouldn't really complain because it was. I still, it's a soft foul, but I still think it was a foul. I have to admit, I still think it's a foul. I'm not gonna complain. Like I've never complained that much about a penalty unless it's stone cold, and that was kind of like a little bit on the softer side, but. I believe that we deserve that penalty. I think the attack done its thing. The defending was absolutely woeful. The goals that we conceded, the goals that we conceded was like, it's almost as if we turned into a championship defence. That's literally it. It's almost as if we turned into a championship defence and a top 6 attack. That's what it looks like. I don't know what's happened this season, but. Look, last season we struggled to score a goal. This season we're struggling to keep clean sheets and to stop the goal conceded. So, nevertheless, we needed to beat Manchester United. And I look, the last Man United performance was crap. I have to admit, that was the Old Trafford performance.
You got ripped.
That performance, I have to admit, that was the worst Chelsea performance that I've seen. For at least 3 years, solid. That has to be up there.
Really?
That is one of the worst. The stuff that we were doing. Do you know that some games you just blame the coach and the formation, etc. But that game was that bad. You can't even look at the coach when players are missing 5-yard passes, slipping over themselves, like they look completely drunk. it's almost as if like there's no coach in the world, Sir Alex in his prime or whoever, would have got even a draw in that first fixture. So we needed to rewrite that wrong. We needed to come away with the win. I'm very happy, and you know what? Onwards and upwards. Like, you know what? Getting a last-minute goal is something that we never do. I have to admit, it's one of the very few times that we never could get a last-minute goal. I'm happy for that win. I'm very happy for that win, and all goals are justified. You know what? But I can't complain. I can't complain. What you man saying over? You know, losing in the last 9 hours.
Listen, shell shocked, man.
You man are so lucky, man.
Absolutely
You did not deserve to win that game.
Yeah, but Man United, your karma was about to come to you guys anyway. You have to admit. The amount of championess you man have like come away with like last minute wins. Let me give an example. Brentford. But what's that game that what's his name? Johnny Evans done a mad cross field pass to Bruno to get 1-0 goal. What was that? Burnley. A bag of other jammy, like McTominay, 2 last-minute goals. Bro, the amount of jamminess your team has had this season.
I mean, can you say that's jam though, OTC? Like, they were direct goals.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. The amount of jamminess.
It weren't like
when they
crap the whole game. Deflection.
No, you played crap the whole game. You should have conceded about 3-4 goals. And last minute, McTominay, Maguire, a couple ricochets all of a sudden, you're now 1-0, 2-1 up, and you come away with the 3 points. That is jammy. That's jammy, man. That's jammy. Because in the balance of the game, you probably didn't deserve that. For now,
you're a whole celebrity out here, man. You see the cheaters coming.
No, you know what? I didn't want to leave OTC by himself today. So you know what I said? let me go and put a whole new persona on, and I'm here. You know what I mean?
No, that's calm.
From the United perspective, though, Yo-Yo, what did you think, man? Because, bro, I was shell-shocked. Even at 3-3, I was like, this is dead. Like,
I couldn't believe it, bro. We should have handled business.
Complete head loss after the pen, right? Criminal to concede a fourth.
Shambolic, bro. Shambolic. We gave their best player Palmer. Yeah. Shout Palmer. Baller, don't get me wrong, but Palmer to run agendas.
City graduate, City Academy graduate, treble winner. Treble winner.
Look at this guy.
Oh, don't continue.
This guy wants to jump in. City graduate move, man. We're
talking
about United.
Man. You said that you wanted a god, bro. Don't get me started.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like this guy.
Bro, you man was saying, yeah, man. Take our leftovers, bro.
Take our residue, bro. Dead birds. Move, man.
And then when they start popping up, you're like, yeah, man, your City Academy done, no? Come on, man. You can't be doing that.
To be fair, OTC, only Cole Palmer's popped off. The rest haven't. The rest have flopped. Let's be honest. The rest have.
Who are the rest?
I can't even tell.
There's that midfielder, Brahim Diaz. What's his name? I think
this is an unnecessary violation, right?
And you know what's funny? I'm not even Indian.
Oh, no.
Yo.
I don't know, nothing like Baz, bro.
That man doesn't have a time out, you know. That's a bad one still.
That's a mad one.
Nowhere near you look like Babs.
I know.
Yeah,
they're taking the piss. The delegates just doing what the delegates do, innit?
There we go, bro.
You better move him, man. But so what you guys saying, like in terms of what is you could have had that defeat.
Listen, big man, I don't care about that game. I moved on, bro. I collected points against Liverpool, yeah? You, man, couldn't even beat Sheffield. Sheffield. You know where Sheffield is, bro? You know up there, bro.
I don't know them ends.
Way up there, Yorkshire and them, man.
I don't know them ends.
The bottom of the table.
I like the Blades.
Them sheepish ends, bro.
You know, all right. On that note, Brush, let's get into it, bro. Let's get
Yorkshire tea and cottages, man. I'm not on them.
You know what I mean?
Let's move on to the main result of this week. United versus Liverpool. It's not where we want to be, but we may well have just affected the title race, Yo-Yo.
Listen,
you've got one more in you.
Them, man.
You man have got one more in you. You need one more thing to do. You have one more job to do.
What is that?
Well, when Arsenal
Second
roll
to
into
last
town,
game.
yeah.
Second.
We need
Bro,
that.
Second to
I'm
last
with
game.
I'm
you
winning
too.
that
I'm
game.
with
You-
that.
you
I'm with
better-
that.
Listen,
You better
listen,
need
you
that.
Arsenal scums, yeah. Look at me, yeah. This is Yo-Yo here. We're taking points of you, man. I want
That's what
3
we
points
need.
at Old
We
Trafford.
need that.
If
We
you
need
man,
that.
if you man
I
do
want 3
something,
points.
if you man do something, a draw or something else, you man deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. That's how major this is, because if
I co-sign that. I co-sign that.
If Arsenal win the league, it is
What's
Putin
gonna
might as
happen?
well Putin might as well press the big red button. He might as well press
Now, you
the
know
big
what?
red button. He might
Listen,
as well.
as the executive vice president of the ASNA agenda, I have thought this through, and it's been tough for me. It's been hard for me the last few days, but
Who's got the clip? Who's got the clip? Come on, reload it.
But-
Reload it.
the enemy of my enemy is my
He's
friend.
yes.
Yeah, you, Coutinho, you Man City, you getting 4 in a row. During the month of I'm gonna say it's during the month of Ramadan. It's haram, bro.
It's not haram.
It's pure haram. 4 in a
Do you know
row.
what's haram? Do you know what's haram?
Nah,
It's your legend of a manager, Sir Bacon Face. Astaghfirullah.
I'm not.
Sir
I'm not
Bacon
even
Face.
speaking of him, bro. We're talking about legacy, the teams, brother. Liverpool, them man over there, them
Oh,
scousers.
come on,
When
let's
they
not
call
call them
Liverpool,
Liverpool. Let's call them liver ass. Liver ass.
whatever you want to
Liver
call
ass.
them, Liverpool over there. No, cannot
Hey,
happen.
the
We don't
sus
want. They
count
don't
is
get
always
20.
mad when Coutinho's on the show.
Hey,
you know?
if I was in the comments, I would have been typing I would have counted already. But Liverpool can't happen, which is
Oh,
why this weekend we had to take points from them. We had to
especially
claim the
Vinimo,
2-2 draw.
the biggest bitch in football right now. He's worse than Mourinho. He is literally worse than Mourinho.
Well, are you talking about Fernandez again?
No. The manager-wise.
Oh, Klopp. Oh,
I always
Bruh,
refer to him as the biggest.
Because I sometimes I don't know where you're going, bro. I'm gonna keep
He is
it real.
I have never seen such a worse manager at moaning. He blames everyone but himself. He blames
And-
everyone but himself. I cannot
He
stand
did
that
the
guy.
reverse psychology, though.
I can't
Yeah,
The
stand that guy.
reverse things.
He did.
This is what I'll say. I tell you this: I will never, ever respect him or Liverpool as a big club and him as a great manager. No chance. No chance.
Yeah.
When you
Listen,
rely,
I wish I could agree with you, brother.
No.
but
I know.
can't.
You
I
have to
can't.
agree. Do you know why? I tell you why.
Oh,
Because
I'll run agenda though.
I tell
Like,
you
he's
why.
a dead manager, good-looking crackhead.
How can you be labeled as one of the greats
Yeah.
and one of the greatest Premier League managers, yet rely on being inferior, being an underdog? But
Yeah, but that's narratives, though.
no,
Come on, you gotta look at records.
When
You know, sometimes, yeah,
And
all
just
of
to
these
address
narratives
what
got
Majid is
with
saying
them.
here, guys, just to
When-
address what Majid is saying here. Yes, once the Mandem are done with their review, we will be opening up the lines and you guys can call in about any of the weekend's action that you want to discuss.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it all. Yeah. Listen, I put on my persona today. I didn't
But
want
you
to
know
leave
what?
face
OTC
reveal
hanging.
and that, face reveal and that.
Listen, I'm not doing a full face review, so we got the
This is a
glasses.
Diddler said that you were fresh off of Bad Boy.
He thinks I'm fresh off Bad Boy. That's funny.
Yo.
But let's get back to the game, yeah? First of all, it's literally a game of two halves. First half, Liverpool violated us. I felt embarrassed watching that first half, man. It should have been 3-4-0 to Liverpool. They were looking like they could have done a madness to us. We had no shots on target. Who does that? It's mad, isn't it? They had like 16 shots to 0 from United.
Yo, what did you make of Camwala's performance yesterday, bro?
Sensational. I'm giving Maguire his credit too. Both of them
Yeah,
in
both
defense.
of them did their thing, man.
They were throwing. They were getting thrown with just bare attacks from Liverpool. Next thing you know, very few chances went in, but they were able to handle it. I respect it. Good performance from both of them. You know what I mean? But overall, like, I don't know. I wasn't comfortable with the tactics. But shout out to Rat Boy, as Coutinho likes to call him, Fernandes.
Oh, Donkey
Seeing
from Shrek. No, Donkey from Shrek.
Donkey from Shrek. Okay, see, I don't remember all these analogies, brother.
Or the guy from Flushed Away, that rat from Flushed Away. If you've watched
Wherever
Flushed
you want
Away,
to call him, brother. Wherever you want to call him. We'll call him the donkey from Shrek for you. Kwanzaa made the mistake. It wasn't happy Kwanzaa for him. And Bruno Fernandes done his thing and scored. We needed that for momentum. Then next thing you know, my world-class midfielder, corn on the Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah?
baller. No, he is an absolute baller.
Baller.
Absolute baller.
Yeah.
You man better get your act together, otherwise the big clubs will be swooping in for him. I
No,
don't
he's
mean
a real player, bro. He's staying with us his whole career, bro. Trust me.
We'll wait and see. You
Yes,
man,
with
get your act
chess.
together
What are you man telling me?
because I'm not saying.
What do you mean?
Premier
Whoa?
League-
Go on.
No, for
Hang
me,
in
he's
there,
a
buddy.
baller.
Wait up.
I do rate him.
Go on.
He's an absolute
Hold
baller.
up.
It's not
Wait
too
a minute.
early, not too early. He's an absolute baller. An absolute baller.
Absolutely.
And if he knows what's best for him, he better not choose England. If he knows what's best for him.
He's already chosen England.
He's already chosen, bro. What do you mean?
All right. Then
do you mean?
then he needs an MRI scan. I'm sorry, he needs an MRI scan.
What? So you want him to play for Ghana?
Because he's gonna get burnt out by Southgate.
You want him to play for Ghana?
Yeah, why not?
People going to ask him questions.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Go on.
minute.
Yeah, reload it.
Yeah, reload it. How can he get? First of all, how can he get burnt out by England when they barely play any international breaks? When they play like 2 games and they go off for like a few months and then they play another 2 games. Where is he going to get burnt out? Unless you're talking about in the international tournaments. And for me, I would say Kobbie Mainoo. Well, first of all, let's talk about Kobbie Mainoo. I was one of the very few people that I can't lie. When I first took a look at this kid, I was like, "Yo, he is quality. This guy, he's going places." I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, some people say, "Yeah, because overrated." I'm like, no. I seen overrated. This guy, he's looking Clarence Seedorf-ish. He's looking elite. He's looking. If I have to say which England or which midfielder, young midfielder that I would put my hat on to be a world-class midfielder, it would be Kobbie Mainoo, 100%. I'm talking about
Enzo.
Enzo's what, 21? Enzo's much older. Enzo's like 3-4 years older. Enzo's 3-4 years older. Enzo's 3-4 years older, and I'm not being funny. He's not like Enzo. Just needs a couple years, and he will be there. But whereas Kobbie Mainoo, for anybody in and around his age, 18, 19, 20, undoubtedly this guy is going to be an elite player. Unless he gets mad injuries or unless he just throws away his career through
They just need to manage him.
stupidness. Yeah, unless he does that,
they
he will become. I'm 100% certain this guy will become world class. In terms of for England, in my opinion, he has to start. 100%. This kid, the midfield between him, Declan, and Jude Bellingham, it's almost like a perfect triangle between those.
But you know, with with Bumgate, he's gonna probably play a double pivot of Mainoo and Declan Rice, and there'll be Jude Bellingham playing much more forward.
Yeah, but that's not really that. Yeah, but in general, that's not really it. I'm not against that.
You know that terrorist is going to play a double pivot. You know that terrorist is going to play a double pivot.
Do you know what? No. Because I think there's a few. Okay, look, I don't want Gareth Southgate as a coach in general. I think we've got off topic, but I don't want Gareth Southgate as a coach. But I'm not going to label him with crimes that I know that he probably hasn't committed or he hasn't committed recently. In the last World Cup, he played a 4-3-3. So I'm not going to pretend like he's going to play double pivot and stink out the gap because he did do that in the last World Cup. You know, he played a 4-3-3 with Henderson, Rice, and Bellingham, or I think a couple of games for Foden. But back to Kobbie Mainoo, he's going to be an elite player. On the game, he's dictated the midfield. I personally believe that Casemiro is washed.
Sell him.
I think that
you're getting peanuts for him. You're not getting the prices that you want. Probably you're getting. 30,
yeah, but they
40,
knew that when they bought him. Let's keep it real. You can't buy a guy of his age for that much money and expect to get resale value on that. It ain't gonna happen.
Ideally, they would probably want to get reimbursed with fully all their money and send him to Saudi.
Bro,
But
that ain't gonna happen.
I doubt Saudi.
what
I doubt
person-
Saudi will pay
like-
60 million, 50 million.
We're probably going to get 40 million for him.
Yeah, 40 max. Yeah, 40 max.
We'll get, which we'll gladly take right now because it will cover his contract and it'll give us a bit of money on top. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Bro, I don't think you lot are gonna get 30 mil from him. Let's keep it real, man. The guy.
No, I guarantee, man, the Habibis. You telling me them man
they're
over
not
there?
gonna pay 30 mil.
Little
They're
yo-yo,
not gonna
no,
pay 30
little
mil.
yo-yo.
Yeah,
They refund the wages, but they're not gonna refund the price.
Yo-yo.
No,
me
he's
as
got
an
3
Arab-
years left on his deal.
I'll tell you this. Me as an
It's
Arab,
reasonable.
yo-yo, me speaking as an Arab myself, especially the rich Arabs, they're stingy. They're stingy truckers. They are
They are.
stingy.
They're gonna be on.
Stingy. They offered us. They gave us 25 million for Mahrez, who had just won the treble. Who was still in his prime.
How many years did he have left on his deal?
He had 4 years left. You know,
4
he had-
years left.
How old is
Wasn't
he?
he like 32, bro?
We gave
No,
him a
he
new
can't.
contract.
He can't
We
have
gave him a
had
new
4
contract.
years. Well, you gave him a 4-year deal at 32.
We gave him a new contract. We gave him a new contract.
Anyways, let's get back on topic. We're meant to be talking about the Liverpool game, yeah. Let me talk my talk, yeah. You man went left. I'm gonna bring us right back on track, yeah. So this is what happened, right? So them man, they got a crazy penalty. Them Liverpools, they got a crazy penalty. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on that penalty. So yeah, we'll go with the OTC. What do you say?
I think it's soft, but I also think it's a penalty. The guy lunged in without
Very
even getting the
soft.
ball, fam. The guy lunged in without even getting the ball. And let's keep it real. The only way it could not be a penalty is if Elliot jumped over him. Let's keep it real. That's a penalty.
It's
That's a
the
penalty.
most softest penalty. I personally think it's the most softest penalty, but because of the intention, is just about a penalty. But Elliot makes a meal of it. But I'm not mad that people say it's not a penalty. But to me, it's a very, very smart way to win a penalty.
It's soft.
What do you think, Coutinho?
100%.
To be fair,
You did. I bet you didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I understand why they were given. I understand why
Yeah.
they were given.
Okay, you
But
did. Watch it.
I do understand why they could be argued against, in my opinion. I saw
By
the
the letter of the law, I understand it, but I think he definitely he was looking for it.
in my opinion, United fans are the last ones to complain about penalties. United fans are the
Excuse
last
me?
ones. United fans are the
Who?
last ones to complain about.
Are you?
penalties.
Are you?
we've been hard
What
done
are you
by it.
sniffing, bro? What?
When you had
Are
when
you
had-
sniffing saffron, brother?
when that cam that flipping donkey from Shrek had what majority?
Did you
of the
just
goals-
see the number of penalties we conceded in the last 2 games?
No, they were legit. No, continue.
No,
they
they
were legit.
weren't.
Your
They
players
were-
have no.
We have every right to complain and talk about penalties,
Nah,
bro.
man, I disagree.
How?
Why? Okay, look.
The
only
softest
reason
of
why you're-
touches every
Nah,
single
man.
time.
No, your players towards the back end of a game, lunge in recklessly, without no care for the ball or in any way, shape, or form. If anything, both of them, yes, I agree, they were both soft. But let's keep it real. The tackling from your team in your own half has not been great either. You have to admit that. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, but it's not." Bro, both players, Wan-Bissaka and Delo. First of all, Delo should have been sent off in the Chelsea game. Let's not even go there. He should have been sent off a long time ago.
He was on a yellow, right?
He was on a yellow, but before that yellow, he had like about 10 warnings. Then he had that last yellow, and then he had that. Then he gave away that penalty. Do you know what I mean? Like then he had pulled off a couple of. He should have been sent off, but nevertheless, lunging in that way in the box, you should expect. If you do not get the ball, you should expect to be to have a penalty given against you. Yeah, if you go in, swipe the guy's legs, and all of a sudden, even if you just about got him, bro, you did not get the ball. You were away. The ball was gone. So at this moment in time, you should not be complaining. Yeah, the tackle was a poor tackle, and they were both penalties. And also, I've noticed with Man United as well. This is one thing. Man United, I don't know whether it's because of Casemiro, because of the coaching of the midfield, but you man just invite, and it's something that Chelsea do a lot as well. I've noticed it. You lot will tackle as like the last resort. You don't actually deal with the threat upstream. People bypass your midfield, or your midfield is in some instances so deep, that the attackers are getting long shots in, getting bare shots left, right, centre, and it's almost as if your midfield are either playing as strikers or you're playing as centre backs. Like,
Bro, our
I'm not a
midfield
fan
got
of the
bypassed
tactics.
yesterday,
I've said
man.
this for a while, bro. I'm not a fan of the tactics.
Our midfield got totally bypassed.
I saw a United YouTuber breaking it down, and the two lines of defense. What are those tactics? Seriously, is it that fraud of a Dutchman, who I call I suppose a countryman, or is it his coaches? Like,
It's a
what are those
combination.
tactics? What
It's a
what are those
combination, bro.
tactics? It
I
makes
don't.
no sense.
I partly think it's. I partly actually the more I deep
What
I
are the two
actually think it
defensive
could be
lines? There is no
It
defense.
could be the. I think it's partly because of the players, because you have an
It's
aging
both to me.
Casemiro. You have an aging Casemiro who's not mobile enough to keep that defensive line
Yeah, but
in
this
the
is the thing.
midfield.
I
And you got that. Well, you got an 18-year-old Kobbie Mainoo.
but he's the
Come on,
he's
he's
the one
not.
who has the transfer control. That fraud that Baldy has the choice
Mm.
of on signings. He gets the veto. He's the last say.
This is why I think the criticism from Ten Hag is so harsh, because
How is it hard?
first team no, because you know why?
I
Because
don't think so.
a
I
first
think
team
it's justified.
coach, should not be able to have that much control over the
Yeah, but
recruitment of his
he
players.
wanted
He should all of those players should be agreed and signed off by the sporting
OTC.
directors, or should be scouted for him. The fact that he's doing that and
clearly states in his
making a meal of
contract,
it.
he clearly emphasized, I want 100% control over transfers. That's why, in my opinion, and you've seen the rumors.
100% is a strong word. I don't think it's 100%. He has veto, which means he has a say.
He has veto
It's
power.
100%.
Major control over transfers. That's why, for me,
I'll
in
give
my
you that.
opinion, he's a dead man walking. He's done. There is no smoke without fire. He's gone in
Debatable.
the summer.
It's
No matter
debatable.
what he achieves, he's gone. Even if he wins the FA Cup.
Look, hold on a minute. He's got, even if he wins the FA Cup. So hang on a minute.
It's happened before.
Ten Hag for me is treated very harshly. Manchester United squad, in my opinion,
I think Van Gaal was treated more harshly, because I tell you this why.
I agree with that too. But I agree with that too. But I can understand it a little bit more.
Van
Ten
Gaal
Hag, no.
Van Gaal had a better style of play, had worse players, developed the youth as well, as people love to develop.
That's
youth.
debatable. He's got worse players. That's debatable.
He won the FA Cup and finished fifth. So if this,
do you know what? The more I think of it, he didn't have worse players. Man. Let's keep it real. He didn't have worse
he had
players.
worse players. Come on, no,
he didn't. No, he didn't. Man United got Hoyland, Anthony. Who else?
What season are we talking about? What season are we talking about?
The
The
Van
year he won
Gaal
the FA Cup. The year that he
Van
won the FA
Gaal.
Cup.
Nah, man, you got better players. You got better players.
We had better players now than back then, I think.
No. They're not far off.
Van Gaal had Tyler Blackett. He had Paddy McNair. He brought in a lot of youth players who weren't up to the standard at all. He had like
You were
Bastian.
mid at best.
We had Bastian Schweinsteiger. The best players we had was Rooney. We had Fellaini, Juan Mata, Chris Smalling, Daley Blind.
Oh, come on, man. See, that's a better team, man. See, now
Better team than who? Like Varane, Rafa Varane, Casemiro.
Casemiro's old and washed. He's about the same level as what Schweinsteiger.
From like last, I'm talking like from like last season. Like
I'm talking about this season. I'm only talking about this season.
Come on and have your say in a little bit, but
Yeah.
so hold that thought.
But anyways, you know what? Let's go to the next topic, because I know a lot of people are going to want to talk about this topic. You've already routed a couple people in there, so let's get on to Chelsea. And you need to answer for your crime, sir.
After
Answer
your
for
fluky ass
this.
win against us, it's
Yeah.
normal service was
Talk
resumed,
about
man.
this, yeah. You lost to them Yorkshire team, man.
I don't know.
It was a draw in it. 2-2.
Drew, bro, it felt like a loss. It might as well have been.
It felt like a loss, man. Look, that game. Let's just put it this way: we played against Manchester United, and let me just talk about that and the contrast to what we did against this Yorkshire team. Yeah, we played Cole Palmer on the right hand side. we played Mudryk in the 10. No, Mudryk on the wing, and we played Conor Gallagher in the 10, which is completely wrong. In this game, he switched up the script on its head. We played a back four, Gusto, Desassi, Badiashile, and Cucurella. This game, we played him Desassi as right back, Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah as centre backs, Cucurella as left back. So Cucurella was the only guy who played against Man United. Ironically, he's one of our better defenders in this game. No shit, because he played twice in a row and he got the feel of it. Yeah. Then we had a midfield, right? We had the same double pivot, but it was all over the gaff. And then we had Noni Madueke on the right hand side.
So you're telling me you played £200 million worth of midfielders?
Yeah, but you could have those guys, but behind them. Nah, you're not being just a general.
Keep going, keep going. Reload it. Keep going.
The midfield, I can't look. The midfield, let's keep it real. Where you got a midfield pivot, yeah, of two, it might be the two decent players, and then you got scrap behind them and scrap ahead of them. There's not really much they can do to look good. Let's keep it real. Apart from doing long shots and hitting it top bin for 40 yards, there's not really much they could do. They were putting it on the plate for the attackers, and the attackers were missing easy chances. But nevertheless, we had Conor Gallagher on the left wing. We had Noni Madueke on the right wing. We put a Cole Palmer who scored a hat-trick from the right wing. We pushed him towards the number 10. And then we played that formation. And we were all over the gaff, yeah, against Sheffield United. And they had I believe they had one shot in the first half. And the next shot was in the 65th minute. So the whole time, Poch was sitting there like this, yeah, talking to his best mate, Perez, yeah, waffling to each other. I don't know what they're talking about, what they're going to have for dinner. I don't know. But we were all over the gaff. Then he decides to make defensive substitutions in the 65th. Bro, I don't know what we were doing. Then in the last 10 minutes, when we needed attackers to come on, or we needed midfielders to come on to control the game, he decided to put more centre-backs on the field for height, of which we actually conceded a header 2 minutes later from that. Yeah, so we conceded another set piece, or another headed goal, right? And we also conceded from the left-hand side. Petrovic should have saved that. Regardless, this game, 100%, I have to admit, is on Poch. You can't go from winning 4-3 against Man United and then, when it comes to this, switch up the whole script on its head. We played only one of our defenders played against Man United. The rest of them, they switched up. Desassi played centre back, he played right back. We had Mudryk, who was facilitating Cole Palmer, and you drop him for Noni Madueke and put Gallagher as a left winger. And then in the second half, put Gallagher as a right winger. Bro, Poch is not it. The guy is sabotaging our team. I'm telling you this now. Daniel Levy from Spurs has hired this guy to become a mole for Chelsea Football Club and to smash our team from within. That's what he's there to do. He's not there to help us win games or win trophies.
So you're saying double agent settings?
He's a double agent. He is a double agent. 100%.
Yo, I got your tears right here, bro.
I don't know what to say for that game. I'm so like, bro. When we conceded that last minute goal, I was disappointed, but I wasn't shocked. We probably deserved to, even though a couple of moments we probably should have capitalized. We were that off in that game, and Poch basically caused it. Because when you flip the team over and over and over again, there's no continuous relationship between all of the players. We've got a goalkeeper that's going to make mistakes from the left-hand side, but I'm going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt. His centre-backs that he has in front of him are completely different guys that he saw 2 days ago.
But you could have gotten better goalkeepers who are very affordable. Many other goalkeepers very affordable, better than this.
He's okay. I'm not. Look, he's all right. He's not the reason as to why we lost that game. He's not the reason as to why we lost that game, because we only conceded one goal from his mistake, and the other goal was a defensive malfunction, which is something that I've noticed for the last 8 games in a row. We've conceded 2 or more goals per game. That's unacceptable. I cannot turn around and say, no, that's the players or that's the defenders or whatever it is. If Sam Allardyce, Sean Dyche would get better from our defenders than what Poch is, yeah? Undoubtedly, unquestionably. We conceded more goals than Everton this season. And I would argue we probably have better defenders than Everton. And we conceded way more goals than they have. So there's no way I'm going to blame the players when it comes to our defence, which is part of the reason as to why we've been losing a lot of games this season. We conceded too many goals, we conceded too many chances, set piece goals were all over the gaff. Completely, Poch deserves to leave at the end of the season, 100%.
I don't know if it's a foregone conclusion that he's gonna get sacked at the end of the season. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because there's nothing else to play for, because you'll be lucky to get Conference League. I doubt you'll get Europa League. So
well, you can't. It's hard to predict Chelsea, man. I'm telling you this now. Predicting Chelsea is very difficult.
I just don't want you to turn up in the FA Cup game. That's the only thing. Because you
need to turn up. They need to turn up
for a fact that we could turn up.
They need to turn up.
I tell you why, OTC. Because if you get to that final, you might as well just forfeit. Because you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing against United unless you have the help of the referees. Hang on
a minute. I thought you said last week we were going to get beaten by Man United.
Yeah, I expected United to beat you guys.
And we beat Man United.
I said.
So now you're going to make
right, guys,
so now you're going to
pretend
pretend like
in the building. Vegeta, big up yourself. What do you want to say, bro?
Sorry, guys, I was on mute.
No,
I'm just listening. Nothing. You know what, Rush? I'm glad you've got that badge there because I think people tend to forget what this is about. So it's always good to remember. It's always good to remind people that it's bigger than just THLD and THUXY and all of that stuff.
Yes. Well,
but you know what? All of that stuff. It's all about Manchester freaking United. But anyway, I just came in to say I am so glad that Klopp is walking away from Old Trafford with no wins this year. No wins for you, Mr. Klopp. No wins for you to celebrate with this year.
How do you look like a healthy crackhead? Huh?
Liverpool's record against the top six as well is rather shocking.
1 win.
I think they've only beaten Aston Villa, right?
Aston Villa.
Yeah, that was a very narrow win. A very narrow win.
Yeah, Klopp out there talking about Arsenal, about the Arsenal game. Like Klopp has lost his mind. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that guy and his fake rivalry in the Premier League with Pep. Good riddance. Goodbye.
I'm sure Coutinho can think of a couple like sus references for the relationship between Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. What do you think, Coutinho? You got any lines for me?
The only one that pops into my mind is between Trump and Putin.
Yeah.
That's because I classify them two as boyfriends.
He's done it. We got another one. We got another one. Another one.
Anyway,
never surprises me.
Let's keep it real. Klopp is a fan of Pep, man. Let's keep it real because we saw that. What's that video that a couple of years ago when they were at that manager's press conference and then Klopp was like, "Oh, Pep Guardiola's coming around the corner." Oh, he's getting very excited from like a fan.
I don't know why Pep likes him. He's so like Klopp is so unlikable. He's probably top 2 bare minimum of the most unlikable managers in the Premier League ever. Probably.
I disagree.
What's your final thoughts, bro? What did you want to tell us?
Yeah. No. I just wanted to say that this weekend I came into it with like no expectations. Like I said, I just came into vibe because honestly, this season has been up and down. No, like the whole season has been up and down. So I'm just tired of having expectations. These last few games, I just came in to say, you know what, I'm going to be a supporter. I'm going to enjoy the games. So I was pleasantly surprised when United actually tried to play football this weekend. It's unfortunate that a lapse of concentration and some horrible refereeing let us down this weekend. But the boys, they tried, but they're not good enough. This manager, shaky ground. I am with little Yo-Yo. I think you're okay being on the fence because there's nothing that this manager.
No. Vegeta, you have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You have to.
Vegeta, on a positive note as well, bro. Potentially another cup final on the horizon, and then we just have to see out the rest of the season, right?
Potentially.
You know what? You know
What
what?
do you mean
Yeah.
potentially, bro?
No, he's right in saying potentially because whenever we've been
Listen.
too overly confident, we don't always show up. I mean, look at the
You
Brentford
can't
game.
count your chickens before they hatch, OTC.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I'm sure
you
any
can't
of your fans
be
would have
telling
looked at the weekend and said, "Oh, Sheffield United, that's 3 points in the bag." But where are you?
100%, and that's why I think the only way we get through our games in these last few games, as well as the FA Cup game, is just to show up and give all of these teams respect because there's nothing we've done this season to think that it's a foregone conclusion that we're going to be in the final.
Vegeta, would you let go of Ten Hag at the end of the season?
Me personally, yes.
Good choice.
Yes. But like I'm saying, I don't blame people who are on the fence, my guy, because this guy's only had basically 2 even seasons, one good, one bad. The only way to properly judge it probably is to have an even season where
I
there's
wouldn't even
an
call last
outcome.
season as a good season. I would say it's an okay season last season.
Okay, from where we came back, we were so depressed after Ralph Ragnick. You have to understand where we come from. We left
Wreck-It
Robin
Ralph.
Island to come back
Shout
England.
Wreck-It Ralph.
So
No, Ralph was spitting bars, you know.
He was spitting bars, fam.
He
Bar
was
for bar.
spitting bars.
He's not the one
And
who
Word
ruined
for
your
word,
club.
bar for bar, man.
He wasn't. He's not the one who ruined you. It was Ollie. Ollie left you in that state. It wasn't.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is you have to understand the context. You
He
know,
crashed
when
into a tree, lads.
continue. Can you imagine going from winning your treble to finishing where we are right now, and not having any sort of good football? And that's what I'm trying
This guy would leave football if it happened, bro.
You've been winning. We came from.
Continue, your time's coming, bro. 115 and then things there. Come on. Your team.
Don't worry.
Your time,
We'll be
time
there
will-
115 times over.
I just don't know how everyone thinks it's just a foregone conclusion.
We will be
But
there
you man are on
in
time.
high definition.
But
We
this is
will
the
be
thing.
taking snapshots, 4K, brother.
I wish Yo-Yo or Brush had it on their soundboard if they had a soundboard and saying reload it. I want the FA Cup final reloaded because I think we'll spank you guys. If Chelsea are in the final, they might as well give the trophy. They might as well just etch the names of United on the trophy already.
I don't know
think
about
Chelsea,
all of that.
Chelsea,
And then,
Chelsea
what
have
do you
no
make
chance.
of it, bro?
This is just our waffle from our little boys in Man City, our little sons. We're going through a hard time right now, but they need to respect the elders, isn't it? You know, just pipe down and show some respect.
We're former stepbrothers.
We're elders. Pipe down and show some respect.
No respect needed.
Pipe down and show that respect.
You've been irrelevant since the UCL final.
Listen,
you have been irrelevant
since
the UCL final, and you have been
Look,
irrelevant since the UCL final.
I'm sorry that we did that to you. We had to smack you one time just to show you respect.
You had to play like the Taliban. You had to play like the Taliban. You had to play like the Taliban, innit?
Okay. Did we win?
That's the Roman way, innit? That's a Roman way.
Did we win? Okay then.
I'm not surprised considering his
Doesn't matter, bro. We do it by any means necessary. It's a bit dodgy, but who cares?
If you know about Roman. If you know, you know. I'm not going to say much.
We're here for that.
Personally, I'm hoping for
Let's not talk about your owners. Let's not talk about your owners.
I never said my owners are perfect anyway, but they're better than your owners.
That's right.
Yeah, I got 115 reasons why they're not perfect.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see. Because
all of you man we need to hear from.
We will be there.
We haven't had any Arsenal representation thus far.
Mo farts.
We've got man like
Mo Farties in the building.
Mo emissions. What's going on, guys?
Man like Usain Farts. Let's go.
Hey, top of the table and that. Talk to us, man.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yo,
We done you a favor, brother.
thank you. That was respectful. Thank you. You know what? The Chelsea game was epic. It was end to end. As a neutral, it reminded me of the first ever hate along that KG did when it was Arsenal against Tottenham. And KG switched sides. He was like, he wanted Arsenal to lose, and then he saw how shit Tottenham were, and he switched.
He said he's leaving with something.
A win's a win.
What going with United though?
What do you mean, well gone?
1 point in the last.
1 point in the last 5.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're
Are we
doing?
really gonna do that?
One win in the
Are
last
you
five.
really gonna do that?
One win in the last 5. Don't let
Yo.
them get away with it.
Hey,
Don't let them get away with
no
it.
nucleus, yeah.
What do you mean
Don't
by
let
that,
them
buddy?
get away with it.
What do you
One win
mean
in the
by
last
that, brother?
Don't
try that.
In the last
Are
week,
you really going to talk about barely scraping the victory? Yeah.
And then it's your
one-
fellow bro. If
one
it's your
point. I meant 1 point. My bad. 1 point.
and then it's your fellow
Relax.
brothel sibling. Your fellow brothel sibling.
Hey, you rock.
Whoa, yo, God,
Yo.
that bloody
Yo.
yo, good yo, bro. What are you on?
Couldn't even wait another day for Ramadan
In
to be done.
Ramadan.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
Wow.
Hey.
That might deserve a light sin bin, you know. I can't lie.
Hey, that's a sick
Put a
bit,
Get him
bro.
out of
5
here,
second
man.
sin
Get him
bin,
out
bro.
of here.
You know, sometimes when you're on the ropes and you just start swinging blindly, that's what happens.
Man said, brothel. What I can't
You
believe
just
it.
started
Hey.
roundhousing in the dark.
Yeah, oh my gosh. But yeah, you man trying to talk about 1 point in whatever game.
I'm
You
talking
saw
about
the
1 win in your last
circumstance.
5. That's what I'm talking about. Last 5
Last
Premier League
5.
games. Last 5 Premier League games, 1 win.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it?
Yeah. We're catching you.
Leave
Even though we
Is
said
that
we're
true?
catching.
Is that
Catching
true,
where?
yo? Is that true?
I don't even
Yes,
know.
it's
I
true.
haven't even checked.
It's
No,
true.
I honestly have no
edit,
idea.
yo, edit.
I might be right. You might be
Let's
right. I
keep
have
it
no
real.
idea.
Let's
OTC,
keep it real.
if we keep up,
We're not catching it. No, I'm
OTC,
sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
OTC,
I'm
this
not putting no faith in these studies. We're not catching no,
this is the
bro.
thing.
I'll be real. If we had beaten Sheffield United and
No,
what's the
we
other
don't
dead
beat
team?
the
Burnley,
crap
yeah?
teams. We don't beat
Bro,
the
if
crap
we
teams.
beat, bro, we got a bunch of crap teams left to go.
We don't beat the crap
failed
teams. We beat
to
the good
realise
teams.
we got a bunch of crap teams left to go. We got
Do you even know
Tottenham,
your
and we got
what
Arsenal,
games you got
and then
left?
the rest of these men are just
Yeah, we
dead
got
food.
Tottenham and Arsenal left, is it?
So you think 6 points is enough, and then you lose or draw every other game?
Hold up. You think
Yes.
you're going to beat Arsenal?
Yes, I do.
This
We're
guy.
the ones to stop them. We have to. I can't have them
And
winning.
then you
I
must
can't
have
get
them winning.
something. And then please get something for us, please.
All right, you are. Oh, you are right. Only 1 win. I
suck.
swear I had no idea because
You
the
man
FA
suck.
Cup games are
But
in between.
no offense. And then
This is a guy that's talking to me about I suck when you can't even beat Sheffield.
What does our
The
form
Yorkshire
say?
team, man.
What does our form say?
What does the table say?
2 wins out of the 5 and no losses.
Where?
That's
What
it says.
table? What does the
That's
table
what it
say?
says.
And then
Man
you can't
said-
That's
flex
what it
that.
says.
You,
And then you
well,
can't
look at this
flex
guy
it.
with his
That's not
pigeon
flex.
chest, bro.
That's really not a flex.
And then that's not a flex. That's a big man thing.
Ah! This
And then that's not
loser
flex,
trying to
man.
flex on me when he's that.
I'm
You're over
beaten.
there. I
I'm
look
beaten
down.
by
I'm like,
five.
yo,
How would
Can
you
you
say
answer
the
that?
win against
And then-
Arsenal?
look,
I'm beaten
I'm
by
looking
the
at this. Yo, you
Edit.
there? What are you saying? And then you good. I have to look down at you, brother.
Yeah.
Know your place. I look down.
Make sure
I
by the
look
end of the
down.
season. Make sure by the end of the season you're still looking down.
Guaranteed,
Don't
I'm
be
looking
up.
down.
Don't
I saved
don't
you.
let me get-
I gave you a grace period by not taking your bet.
Who?
You know,
Who?
me. I gave you a grace period. You said
I
I'll
wanted you
bet
to take
you.
that bet.
I
wanted
gave you
to
a
take that
grace
bet.
period. I
wanted
saved
to
you
take that-
money.
We can still bet.
Listen. I don't
We
want to.
can still
I don't
bet.
want to take your little university money, brother.
Come
Continue
Let me-
with it.
on. Now
It's
you're
good.
scared. And now you're
I'm
still scared.
good. I don't need your university money, brother.
Bro,
Look after
bro,
it. You need it.
You're gonna run out of money if you.
You know what I
bet
mean?
against what we're
Save
trying
your
to-
money. I want
Bro,
you to be
save
able
your
to
money,
use
bro.
your
It's
student
cost-
finance, brother. Look
It's cost
after
of
it.
living, bro. It's cost of
You
living.
know what I
man.
mean?
Nah.
Inflation's real.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying,
Inflation is
innit?
real. Inflation is real. I'm
Bro, it's a
77K
real thing.
in debt. I'm 77K in
Trust.
debt from uni.
I'm telling you, it's no joke.
They put 4K on top
Bro,
of my
it's a real
70K.
thing, you know. The
Don't
cost of
worry.
lives is a mad thing.
I don't
I was
intend to pay any of that back.
I was
don't intend to pay any
estimated.
of it back.
I was estimated 72. Now they've increased it to 77.
I'm not
That's
sure
why
you
I
want
have
to
to
say
feed the
that on
country.
record, you know, and then
That's why I have to
Yeah.
feed the
Might have
country
to
once
edit that out.
uni is done.
That's why I'm ready.
Yes, save that student finance money, my friend. Don't throw it away and
Right.
put my pockets up. Serious, bro. I don't
I've got
want
money
to
like
do
Chelsea
this.
end to end.
And
I've
we've
got
got
money
You
like
got money like
Delegations.
Chelsea.
We're all under the FFP.
We'll
guys,
see in the
we've got-
summer, man.
We've got the delegation's favourite South African joining us in the building, John Morgan. Big up yourself.
Let's go, Keyword Forward, okay?
What's
He's
up,
in the
OTC?
building.
OTC.
This guy has to change his name.
Who must change his name?
You,
No,
Why must I change my name?
it's John Morgan.
John Morgan
Hey, that's
Hart.
that, that
John
that's
Morgan
that's
Hart. This is the Ten Hag guy.
It's Eric Ten Morgan. Yeah, of
yeah.
course. Yeah,
Eric
yeah,
Ten
yeah, yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah, because I know quality. When I see
You
quality.
know quality, yeah, you sure you do. Sure you do.
Continue, relax, brother.
No,
Relax.
John Morgan. Do you know
You
why?
know,
Do you know why he's not quality? Do you know why he's not
Don't interrupt
quality?
me, man. Don't interrupt me. No.
Don't
Listen
interrupt.
to
Man City,
listen to
Man
his, listen
City
to your
had,
elders, man.
That's
Man
it.
City had a what's called a treble tool in Cape Town. Nobody wins. You realize it. You realize you're the only
Oh
City
snap! That
fan
did
I know.
happen. I forgot
You're
about
the
that.
only City fan I know, bro. So relax, pipe down. We know the 115 charge is coming for you. So
How do you know
we
with
know,
certainty? You have no certainty. You have no
brother.
guarantees and
There's
no
no smoke without
certainty.
fire.
You
Listen, there's no
Listen,
you
yeah.
really
without
trust.
fire.
Me
Bro,
and John
the
Morgan are
Etihad got
joining
raided.
forces,
Bro,
yeah.
You really trust
bro,
the
after
footballing
Diddy,
authorities.
they came for
You
the
really,
Baby
Etihad, bro.
sleeping.
Your
you
thing
really
got
trust
telling
the
raided.
you.
footballing
Your
authorities.
thing
Baby
got
You
raided.
really,
sleeping.
but
I
I'm
got
telling you, John
150
Wait,
Morgan,
reasons
John
why
Morgan,
wait,
I
you're
know
Morgan.
getting
that.
done.
John.
One at a time, people. One at a time.
Oh,
Go on.
I was just gonna ask him if Escom is doing the right thing over there. But
Hey,
No, my
bro,
baby,
no,
the baby
no
sleeping,
load
man.
shedding. No load shedding, my guy. We have not had load shedding. We've had power. Please,
Yeah,
leave South
you
Africa
got
out of
power.
this.
yeah.
That's
Yes.
The
what I like to hear.
elections is coming up. Oh no, it's my mic.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, that's a bit better, right?
Yeah, it's not
So
good, bro.
yeah. So continue. You need to relax. I want to get you in the final because we need to show you what true champions looks like. Even when the backs is against the wall, we want to show you what it really looks like. When a fan
What?
base really,
You're on
bro,
crack.
we whatever.
Hang on a minute. We're not no sighting, We're not just going to get dashed away like from the outside. City have to come through us. City have to come through us in order
John
to
Morgan,
face
the
you,
only
man.
chance.
Yeah,
John
that's how this thing works. They played us in the semi-final. They don't want to play us. Yeah, let's just keep it real. We're due to them twice this season. They don't want to be playing us. Yeah, and we don't want to be
Okay.
playing them either. But let's keep it real. They still have to play us, beat
Bro.
us before they go to Manchester or before they face United again.
So OTC, you said something about Poch, right? You said something earlier about Poch. I want to do a trace, right? I don't think you understand the hole that your club is in at the moment, right? With the amount of players that you have, the contracts that you gave to those players, the quality that those players are, and then you want to blame the manager. The same with our fan base. If our fan base does the same thing, you can't. Everybody, right, looks for a scapegoat
I'm
without
sorry.
taking
I'm
certain
sorry.
things
I'm not
into
having that.
consideration.
I'm not having that. I'm
Really?
so
No,
sorry.
wait. We got to let him
No, this
speak.
is a guy.
Let him finish.
This is a
Let him
manager
finish.
that can't even play
Hey,
people
and
in the
then
right
let him
position.
Let him
finish.
finish because
Let him
I
finish,
want to
and
get
then
his
you
full
can
understanding.
let him
Yeah.
finish. Go.
So remember, right? Eric Ten Hag got third and a trophy last season. You don't have Eric Ten Hag, right? Nobody came to a team and won a trophy in his first season, right? Okay, maybe Arsenal, right? But you don't get
No,
this doesn't
bro, we
happen.
got a bag of coaches, bro. Look at Chelsea
OTC,
Football Club did.
let him
Yo, sorry.
finish.
All
Let
right,
him
all right,
finish.
all right.
I know you're about to go crazy. Let him finish. Go on. Floor
So
is yours.
the way Todd Bowley spent money is what put you in this mess. All right. Now, after he bought the whole of Brighton's backroom staff, everybody, he brings in a he brings in a new manager. Now, this manager has to fix up and rewrite all the wrongs that was done before that. So you need to have patience with the guy. You can't expect the miracles. This is your team, bro. Your team is 12. You're the 12th best team in the Premier League. You need to realize that and understand that it's going to take time to fix. Because who's going to sell these players? Who's going to come in and make these players play better? Your expectation for Chelsea Football Club is probably fourth, right? So what manager is going to come in and give you fourth place? I want to know that question.
Hang on a minute. Let's just rewind.
OTC, will
Chelsea
you answer?
fans, shoot.
OTC, will you answer?
Shoot.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. First and foremost, my expectation this season, based on the quality of players that we have, was at the very minimum top 6.
Huh?
Right? At the bare minimum, top 6. We're currently sitting in 9th in April. Now you're telling me, hang on a minute, you're telling me with a team that has a better defense, better defenders than last season, that conceded 20, 30 plus more goals before even the end of last season, yeah? You're going to tell me that all of that is on. Okay, look, Todd Bowley and these men, they cause problems. Look, their recruitment is questionable, 100%. All the backroom staff, I'm not in agreement with all of them. I completely agree. Are the players good players? They're decent players. Some they need a little bit more experience, and some of them need to be sold. Facts.
Objection.
But,
You're
bro,
ninth
some of them.
before any points deduction. Let's get that in there. Continue.
Bro, no one's gonna get point deduction now. Like the next point deduction, if possible, is probably going to happen next year in January at the very earliest.
Make sure you
Unless
sell
you're
those players.
Nottingham, bro. Unless you're Nottingham Forest or Everton, or if you've already been charged before, nobody else is going to get point deduction. But on our plays, and I have to be as open and as honest as possible, we've seen better performances from most of these guys, either on the previous coaches or last season. Yeah. So the fact that we've got a coach who's managed in the Premier League for over a decade, who's not even getting the basics of defending correct, who's conceded 2 goals plus for the last 8 games in a row, and now you're telling me that, oh yeah, we should blame Todd Bowley. Yeah, bro, Todd Bowley needs to hold his court for a lot of things. But conceded 2+ goals, I can get Sam Allardyce to help me out on that. Sam Allardyce and these dollies would stop us from conceding 2+ goals. Facts. We would not be conceding set-piece goals regularly. My opinion, Todd Bowley, in my opinion, Pochettino, you can say patience. Bro, what good has he done to even give me for me to even put a credit in his meter to give him more a top up for next season and the season after? What has he actually done for me to even warrant something? He's not improved no position on the field. Defense is worse. Midfield discombobulated. Attack, they're freestyling. We can see it for a mile off. There's no instruction. There is no improvement that Pochettino has done to any player in our squad, with the exception of Conor Gallagher. As far as I'm concerned,
he's not
good enough. He's not improved nobody.
Well, one second.
Yeah.
Just to put our defense last year in perspective to this year and where it would match up. Tottenham are 4th this year already, right? They've conceded 45 goals. They still have about 7 games remaining. Last season, for 38 games, we conceded 47 goals. Right now, we're sitting on 52 goals conceded. And in our last matches, we've conceded at least 2 goals through the last 7, I believe, right now.
I think we've got 10 games to go.
That is how bad our defense is.
But now listen to this.
Better defenders. We've got Malagusto and these man. We've got better defenders.
Okay, I heard what you said. All right. What I'm saying, all right, is besides Pochettino, besides Ange and Tottenham, because remember Tottenham didn't change as many players, so they still have the same players, meaning that they still have the same cohesion, and those players now to play together. The problem that Chelsea has is that there's no continuity before the manager and after the manager came. So the manager must be allowed to imprint his style on the team. And that's why I'm saying you need to have patience with him, because you have new players and a new manager and a new backroom staff. You have a whole new club.
Last year we didn't have continuity. And we conceded 47 goals. That's in 1 year last year.
But that is with Tuchel, that is with Potter.
Tuchel was gone. Tuchel was gone like before halfway through the season.
Bro, Tuchel was gone in September. Tuchel was gone in September.
Wasn't Tuchel about what position was Tuchel when he got sacked?
Bro, we played 6 games in the Premier League, but before Tuchel got sacked. Like, let's keep it real. He barely played any games.
So you didn't play.
That's a bit of a reach, yeah, to talk about position of Tuchel.
Okay, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. When he got sacked, because I know there was games.
Pochettino's got better. Bro, we're talking about. Bro, this squad that we've got now is better than last season. Last season, these man, half the day, man, didn't even want to turn up to training. These man couldn't even be asked. Bro, the last 10 games of last season, we had players strolling around, walking. Some of them couldn't even be asked to make a sprint. Bro, this season we've got a better squad. Facts.
Okay.
We improved at most position. Facts. Defense, we got Malagusto. Midfield, we got Casado. Attack, we got Cole Palmer. We've improved on every position, and even goalkeeper, we got Petrovic in ahead of Kepa. We've improved every position. Apart from that, we're getting worse. We're conceding more goals, bro. The
Southgate's
coaching is
available.
even worse. We're a better coach under Graham Potter than a guy who's a top elite coach. Explain that to me. We're conceding more goals
we had 3 coaches last year, so continuity isn't even this is the most Potter's been given the most time under this new ownership. Last year we had 3 coaches,
That's
and
actually a
somehow
cricket move.
we were still able to have a better defense than this year already.
Bro, we can't talk
And we
about
knew-
continuity when the last game he switched up his whole back four to this game. Let's
Bro,
keep it real. We switched up
what
our
was
whole back
Gallagher
four
doing in left wing?
into 2 games in a row, and we switched everyone's position around. Yeah, like everyone needed to get his musical chairs. Everyone needed to try each other's position now. That's how it was. Yeah,
Answer the question.
we can't
So-
talk about
so you-
continuity when we played the whole preseason with Mudryk and Jackson and these man, and the first game of the season we started Ben Chilwell as left wing. What kind of continuity is that?
I don't think you're getting the point, but so are you taking Gareth Southgate?
What?
John Morgan, the debate that you're bringing up that you use for Ten Hag, it doesn't work for Chelsea fans. Thank Ten Hag because Ten Hag finished third and won a trophy. That's
John,
fair.
have you not
But for
have you not
Chelsea,
listened
it
to the
doesn't
stuff
work.
that we've been saying?
It's
Bro,
not.
it
It doesn't work, brother.
Have
It
you
don't
not
work.
listened to the stuff that we've been
I'm
saying,
asking.
John?
That man
Yo,
going
yo,
from
let's-
12th
And guys,
to 10th,
we've got a
brother.
new caller in the building. Big up O'Neill. What do you want to say, my
O'Neill.
bro?
What's good, brother?
Let's up. Y'all hear? Okay.
So what manager are you taking? Wow, O'Neill gets his words. What manager are you taking?
Bro, Pochettino's
Brother,
getting us.
brother, your
10.
sound is horrendous. I can't lie.
O'Neill, can you hear us, bro?
Can you hear us?
It's been a hard few days.
My song? My song?
Yeah. All right, now
Yeah,
you sound
we
better.
can hear
Yeah.
you better now. If you've got earphones, that'll be brilliant.
Yeah, get some headphones in.
Man,
Ooh,
sound
yes,
like
yes.
he's calling from Mars.
OTC.
Oh, my headphones.
What manager do
Yo.
you want?
Yeah.
Bro,
What
bro,
manager?
let me tell you something. Yeah, the
What?
barrier is that low, bro. What manager I want?
What
No.
the heck is
In
going
my
on?
opinion,
Wait,
I
answer
want.
me a question.
Bro, that shouldn't even, bro.
because that's not what we
Pochettino
do.
is getting the top 6 team and bringing them mid-table. Any
Okay, but now-
most coaches will get us higher than where we are. Let's
I
keep it real.
understand the problem. Let's talk about the solution. Who do you want? to take
No,
over
no,
this
John. We don't need to talk
fulfill
about
your
solutions.
expectation?
We have
Wait,
people
what?
paid to talk about solutions. We don't. We're fans. We can see that it's not working. We can all see that it's not working.
Thank you very much.
You don't need to
Anthony.
be the ones to talk about the solutions. There are people paid to do that.
I'm so thankful that somebody said that. Why should the fans have to come up with the solution? We support our title. That's our job description. If we had LinkedIn and you were Man United or whatever supporter, it says support the team. It doesn't say scout players. It doesn't say scout managers. It doesn't say scout medical team. It says support the players. Maybe
But
we
you see-
forgot that somewhere along the line.
But the problem with that is, right? The problem with that is that we don't then acknowledge what is called opportunity cost, right? I don't know if some people did economics. Opportunity cost means that if you do one thing, you cannot do another because you can't be in 2 places at once, all right? So you coming up with a problem means that you're not fully understanding what the solution can be, right? So you need to
Brother,
look in the
brother,
realm
brother,
of
brother,
possibility.
brother.
No, come on, John.
This is not
please. That's
business.
that's
This is not
true.
business.
That's
No,
not
no,
true.
no.
You can see
This
a
is
burning
not an
building and say
investment that
you
you're
need to clear it
making.
out.
You're just this is just we're just fans. We're
it's
supporting
called-
our team. That's it.
Football fan opinion. Sometimes
I
our
get.
opinions are
I
right.
know that. I know what you're
Understand.
talking about, John Morgan, because I understand it. But when it comes to supporting your team, you either say they're good or they're bad. You have people in charge to handle behind the scenes. They need to make sure they're putting the right people in place to help with the club's overall
But
performances.
then that's
and
delusion.
goals.
No.
How's that
Okay,
delusion?
let me explain it.
I don't run
You don't-
Chelsea.
you
I don't
don't-
run Man
you're
United.
not-
Do you know what,
You're
Yo-Yo?
not
Let me
hired
explain
by
it in
the
a very
club.
simple way because I think we're
Go
getting
on.
on it. But let me explain it
Go
in a
on.
simple way. If I go to a restaurant and they come to me with burnt food and they ask me, "What you want to eat instead?" I'm just gonna be like, "Food that's not burnt." That's what I'm gonna say.
But you put in an
Do you know
order,
what I mean?
didn't you? But you put in an
Bro.
order of what you wanted.
I put the
So
order
if
and
you
it
want-
came out burnt, bro.
If you wanted a burger and chips
Nah,
and it came out burnt, you still want the burger and chips,
No,
right?
no.
To
no,
me,
no,
what
no.
it sounds like is you want me to go into the kitchen and make the
And
burger and
chef,
chips
What-
basically.
and cook it myself. That's
No,
what you're saying. Like,
no,
oh,
I'm
what is the
asking.
solution? Oh,
No.
so I
Korean
need to
barbecue.
give a solution for this manager.
What?
You have to pick this guy. You have to pick this person. Is my comment going to make a difference?
No,
John.
but you need to.
So
But
why am
when
I
you're
going out of my
speaking,
way to think, oh,
Okay.
I need to get this. I need this. What's the point?
because what I'm asking is right, because we all have expectations. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm asking you, saying the expectation is not being met. All right.
Hmm.
You saying the expectation is not being met with an understanding of who can meet your expectations. Otherwise, it's delusion because
No,
you're
no,
believing
no.
something that you can't, not able to
Not
attain.
true. Not true. We're saying that off of the basis of what the squad is and what has been done for the squad. You cannot tell me that Enzo and Caicedo are the 12th best midfield pairing. I'm not gonna have it. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. But it's not
And
happening.
also with that illustration, John, I won't lie. Even with Ten Hag's first season, I'm not taking 11th, bro. I am not going that low. That's craziness for a 13-time Premier League winning. No, hell no. I don't care what Ten Hag has done at Ajax Football Club. If that's what he's doing at United, in South Africa we say he can footek. Sorry, John, my language, but he can go. He must go.
Yeah, but we're talking about Chelsea, man. And for me, I
No,
feel
but
like
you were trying to
So,
compare them to us. That's the problem.
let's
I
hear
was just
Neil.
saying it was us.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I want a competent coach that can get us high
Alright,
in
so-
10th.
What have we got,
so
O'Neill?
one sec, right? I heard I heard Summer speaking about Ten Hag, yeah. All right, so I'm a Man U for life, right? And the thing is,
Stormzy.
right? I often hear Man U fans play about Ten everything that is happening, right? For years saying that these players that are at Man U are not good enough. We overachieve. Players who suck about 4 managers already. Basically, I'm not going to say that some of his signings don't work out really, but I think with a structure of him that he could be a very good manager for Manchester United. My take and everything. I believe that last year we overachieved because we underperformed last year. Tottenham as well. So I mean, and if we are blaming for the past from Jose, right? Why do we think that these players are just going to get good all of a sudden? They're not good enough. So I don't think Ten Hag can really play the style of football. That's just facts.
Sounds like someone's poking at John Morgan's takes, you know.
Yo,
But
if
yeah.
I could hear him, then I would be able to understand. But
Yeah, I can't lie. I just about made what you were saying, brother. Your
yeah, I
internet
heard,
is like a sword
I heard
stabbing
players,
some meat, bro.
Man, sounds
And
I
like
then
must be
it's-
Back to
so.
the Future, bro. Like
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah, but brush.
All right, so maybe
If you
because
can
of
summarize
education,
it,
right,
try
my
summarize it.
Yeah.
accent is a little bit different.
No, it was your internet, bro. You were
Right,
No,
choppy.
no,
it's just the
we
internet.
can't hear your
It
volume.
was the internet. Your
Hey,
volume's low and your internet is choppy. I can't lie.
maybe put your camera off.
Yeah, try turning your camera off. Maybe that will help. Try
Or if
turning
you
your
type
camera
your
off. It helps
message
with
in the
audio.
chat, I'll read it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's finger.
All right,
Yeah.
John, please.
The community has been helpful, you know.
do that, but
Why are you
It's
laughing
been
at this?
hard for me the
OTC,
last
why you
2
laughing?
days.
Why are you laughing at this?
Are you okay over there, OTC?
OTC
Nah,
stack.
OTC. The OTC. I saw you. You were trying to keep a
OTC
straight
finished.
face the whole time. You were in the zone talking about Chelsea. Oh,
No.
he comes through. Ten Hag. Let's go.
No.
You guys are so
Nah, but
funny.
OTC on the real though, OTC. Like I feel like
Gone.
you guys, like you came to a final. Okay, you bottled the final. You got to a final. You have another opportunity of
No,
getting
let's
to a
not let's
final.
not go to the final.
No.
Let's
You
let's
see,
not-
that's
let's
the
not.
thing.
That's a
That's
touchy
another
subject.
thing. That's
That's a
another no.
touchy,
That's another thing.
That's
The
a
goal
bit
that we
political,
conceded
fam.
at the final is on Poch as well.
That's
Why
a
is
haram
Mudryk
final,
on Van Dijk? Why has that been happening the whole season? Where we put small wingers
bro.
on big
Bro,
centres, but
that
somehow
final's haram.
that's supposed to be That's supposed to be a Todd Bowley thing. I'm
Bro,
sorry,
but
that's a management
but that's
thing.
haram. That final's haram. We
That's
lost
a
the
management
kids.
thing.
Bro, we got banged up by youngers.
Yeah, you know they weren't even kids like that.
Bro, we got punched up by youngers, fam.
No, it was.
We got our chain
Youngers.
broke by youngers.
Right,
You
you
got
got
violated.
youngers, you know.
We got
It was-
violated by
You
youngers.
know, the young kids came through and said, "Move!" to old guys. That's tough, bro. That's hectic, bro.
That's what happened.
I wish your
That's
players had the same chest you have for them on that game because wow, the chest was missing.
Bro, I had no confidence.
They don't go to the gym. They have no chest.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that final, fam. It's a long one.
Anyways, guys, we've just about come to the end of the show. Champions League action over the next couple of days, so I'm sure you lot will be tuning into that.
Let me just remind you all, yeah.
Bayern Munich.
Kim
Munich,
Kardashian's going to the Arsenal game. Which is about to happen to them, man.
That's not good for Arsenal.
Let's do this.
I will be there.
We will be there in high definition, 4K,
Come on,
taking pictures, all of that.
Tommy T.
The
We need Tommy T
demise.
to do it.
All
Tommy
of them,
Ticks.
mud.
Tommy Ticks
Come
and
on.
Harry Kane back in North
Saka
London.
going to be
Come on, man.
focused on his source, bro.
Yeah, big up all of you lot for calling in as well.
Yeah.
Usually we have a segment of Kit of the Week, and today's one is a classic. We've got Ronaldinho's kit at Gremio, where he started his career
That's odd.
from 2000-2001 season. Get a nice good look at it. I've got front and back pictures of it as well. Sponsored by Kappa and Chevrolet. United fans will be all too familiar with the Chevrolet logo.
Of course.
Wasn't one of my favourites at United, actually. It stood out and didn't match with anything.
And came with bad
Oh,
juice.
it's odd.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
kit is
odd
cold,
kit.
man.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, that kit is one of the better kits, to be fair.
Yeah,
Right,
last week you had a stinker.
especially after last week's what was it, George Campos, yeah?
George
Bright colours of the
Campos.
Manchester
Yeah.
Horrendous
That
kit
high,
was.
that high,
Hey,
the highlighting
that
pen-
tropical kit, fam.
that highlighting pen.
He designed it
Yeah.
himself, you know.
Shocking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he designed that.
Yeah, he did.
It was
He
crazy.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
again, thank you all for joining us. Big up. We'll be back next Monday.
What's
And there's only-
Crackhead of the Week?
Crackhead of the week. Well, Vibes is out of commission this week, so unless do you know what?
We-
I should throw it out to you lot. Have you lot got a
Let's do
Crackhead
it.
of the week?
Pochettino.
Continue.
All right, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go around. Yo,
Nah,
what's your
everyone.
Crackhead of the week?
Was it Fenerbahce?
Fenerbahce, yes, yeah, they're reserved.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Vegeta,
players
what about you?
Crackhead of the week.
Yes.
I know I'm gonna give it to John. John and his takes. No.
it's a hard thing to do within the
John
delegation,
Morgan.
isn't it?
That's crazy. Your own
My fellow
country.
South African.
That's nuts.
No.
Right.
John, did you say
Yeah,
yours
there's
was
another-
Yeah.
My character of the week is Klopp.
Ooh, Klopp.
Klopp.
Okay.
I agree with John Morgan. This is
That's
the only thing
legit.
I'll ever agree with
That's
John
legit.
Morgan.
That's legit.
Kloppy, man.
Wow. You guys agree?
Klopp.
It's been new.
Kloppy.
Yeah, the only crackhead of the week I have to add is the referee. Particularly, do you know what? In the Sheffield United game, I don't know if you guys have had a watch on
Oh,
some of the
referee.
refereeing. Bro, Sheffield United, and I've noticed that against Arsenal part, it was a bit more personal when they played Chelsea. Them man are absolute scumbag foulers, lunging in flying tackles, left, right, centre, and these man barely even got a yellow. I remember against Arsenal, I was like, boy, like they should be red carded by now. These men were throwing red card tackles and didn't even get a yellow at times. This is what we're dealing with. Sheffield United, they're the most scumbag team. Hopefully they get relegated. I'm not sure why they haven't got bare red cards by
I
now.
don't know who hates Sheffield United. They're not hateable. They really
Bro,
aren't.
fuck them, man. Well, fuck them,
Sheffield-
man.
Sheffield
They
Wednesday.
trying to take out,
Sheffield
bro, they trying to take out half of our players.
Tapping
Them man had what's it called? Metal studs trying to wipe out half our players. Now bun them, man. Championship team, man. Get
This
them
guy's
out. Here.
getting angry at refs. The same
As
ones that
always,
are
Nah,
hugging
fuck
the
that.
others.
There's only one way to see out the show properly.
Come on.
Oh, Jesse, give us a win, you. 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 In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Texas rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all.